Hello, survivors of the apocalypse. Welcome back to Fallout New Vegas and playing hardball. It is the middle of the night and we have a new friend, our companion Raul over here, a ghoul, a mechanic. And let's talk with them a little bit more.
Boss. Right behind you.
Need
Okay,
to...
boss.
No, sorry.
Right behind
it's
you,
hanging there, the
what
wheel.
What can I do for you, boss?
Well, we've been talking about... Let's talk about... Will tell me some of your stories again.
That's what I love about you, boss. Your firm belief that one day you'll actually remember things people tell you. What do you want to hear about?
You are a little bit sarcastic there, aren't you? Like, have we talked about everything? Let's talk about something else now.
Anything to hold your attention, boss.
No, tell me something about yourself.
Sure, boss. What do you want to know?
But is there anything that... Like, didn't we talk about this already? Who are you?
Always happy to repeat myself for you, boss. Raul Alfonso Tejada, former gunslinger, sole survivor of Hidalgo Ranch, and ghost of Mexico City at your service.
By the way, why do you say Mexico, not Mexico? But that's probably another question. Something else about yourself.
Boss. Granted, the book's in Spanish and some of the pages have fallen out, but I'm an open book.
Where are you from?
I was born just outside Mexico City. My family had a little ranch there. After they died, I took my little sister, my Rafaela, to Mexico City. She died there, so I moved on. I came across an old Petro Chico refinery, found Miguel's jumpsuit, and decided to hang up the guns for good.
Okay, and can we talk about even more about yourself? Like, how old are you?
I was born in 2047, boss. If you do the math on that, I'm sure you'll get within a decade or so.
Well, I'm not entirely certain what year it is. But I guess no one is really. Oh, wait a second. Well, let's talk about
you say,
that.
Boss.
Like, is it like... What is it? Like 2182? Like, I mean, it can't be 2082, right? Because he must be way older. Can we talk some more?
What can I do for you, boss?
Like, I think, like, your quest should trigger here, Raul.
Questions,
Got
boss?
some more questions.
You mean you don't know everything there is to know already?
No, I'm not sure. You're supposed to trigger a quest. Can you tell me? Yeah, what's your take on this? Let's talk about something else. Like, tell me some of your stories again.
That's what I love about you.
Tell me about the time in Mexico City.
After the fire, I knew.
And like we know about Rafaela. Wasn't Mexico City basically annihilated? Yeah, okay. Well, we already heard that. Okay. Wasn't dangerous. Go on. What happened? Okay, it's so terrible. I didn't want to hear that again.
What can I do for you, boss?
But about yourself. Like some more questions. Tell me about yourself.
Sure, boss. What do you want to know?
So, like, who are you?
Always happy to repeat myself for you, boss. Raul.
Just something else about yourself. Well, like, I mean, something is weird. Let me just check something. Like, maybe we've got a bug or so. Like, we're with the quest old school ghoul should have triggered by now. We must exhaust the full amount of Raul's current dialogue options over questions about himself until we get to the topic about the value of elderly people in society. Well, I mean, like, we don't have any more options here. That's the thing. He can be asked the question, who are you, repeatedly with up to 5 unique responses before his dialogue stays on the last one. So, who are you?
Always happy to repeat myself for you, boss. Raul.
Okay, then I guess we exhausted everything. That's a bit weird. I'm just checking the bugs. Give me 1 second. So, oh, by the way, his mustache survived his ghoulification there, huh? Yeah, we can make it out. So, and by the way, his voice actor is Danny Trejo. But here bugs. So when asked to go to the late 38, no. Raul will often comment on events that didn't happen, such as blowing up Vault-19 or killing Mr. House. When in Quarry Junction, no, after fast travel awakens, blah blah blah. No, okay, no. There's no bug known for this to happen. So I don't know. Like maybe we need to talk to the other guys, however. But it kind of doesn't make sense. So we should be able to talk with him about old people in society.
I'm an open.
Anything else? Let's talk. How did you end up in Old Mountain? Tabitha? No. Something else about yourself. Well, we asked him how old. Something else about yourself. How can I make the best use of your skills? There you go. So here. I don't believe that. You must have some skills.
That's nice of you to say, boss. But I'm an old man. Not much use to anybody anymore. Time was.
Nah.
I was a pretty good shot with a pistol. I guess I'm still half decent. These old bones aren't much use in hand-to-hand fighting, though. I can also do maintenance work on your stuff. I don't have the supplies for a real repair job. But I can keep your gear working longer.
Okay, well, we had talked about this. Lots of older people are still useful to their friends and communities.
Yeah, maybe you can introduce them to me, if we find them, because I've never met one.
Well, we shall. Okay. That's all I want to know. Let's
Anything
talk
you
later.
say, boss.
So maybe something's triggered now. No?
What can I do for you, boss?
Come on, let's talk some more. I want to know... talk about tactics. Talk about yourself. So, like, okay. So, who are you? Something else about yourself. How can I make the best use of your skills?
Not much use besides being a portable encyclopedia, really. I guess you could use me as a pack bronze.
Okay, we had that. Can you still repair my equipment?
I don't have the supplies for a real repair job. But I can do some routine maintenance to keep your gear working longer. It won't exactly get better, but it'll get worse slower.
Okay. And something else? Like more best use of your skills? What use are you to me then?
I sort of figured you had your own reasons for keeping me around, boss. Time was. I was a pretty good shot with a pistol. I guess I'm...
Yeah, okay, so, and you can do the maintenance. Lots of older people are still useful to their friends and communities.
Yeah, maybe you can introduce them to me, if we find them, because I've never met one.
Okay, well, this sounds very much like we heard it, and it sounds very much like something that would trigger the quest. But yeah, well then anyway, then we are going to the last person, and that's Loyal. And Loyal is living with the boomers up here. So let's go there. At the Nellis Air Force Base. So, there. And we have minor dehydration. Let's drink some purified water. Are we also hungry? Oh yeah, a little bit, but it's fine. So, but we need to drink something. Purified water it is then. There you go. So, let's go in. Hello there, boomers. We come in peace. Yeah. Don't worry here with them.
Idle thumbs tend to get blown off around here. Get moving.
Yeah. So Raul, come on over here. So these are the boomers, Raul. And now we don't see anything. Because it's dark. Local map. Well then, children's barracks, the men's barracks. So let's just go there. And maybe we will find him sleeping or so. So that's, well, we of course we remember Loyal, right? Like he's an old guy and he is still doing something for his community there. So, oh yeah, now there's more. Men's barracks. Nelly's schoolhouse. Pearl's barracks. So I guess let's go to the men's barracks. Not sure if he's there, but that sounds very much like the place where a man would sleep during the night. If they don't have personal accommodation or so. So it seems this one here. Is it this one? Yeah. Men's barracks. There was a guy there. Boomer. Raul. No, sorry, here. And this one is also a boomer. 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 All just regular boomers. Where's Loyal? Anybody seen Loyal? Okay, well then maybe he's inside of the base or something.
I'm amazed that an outsider has proven so helpful.
Well, I mean it's a personal thing, I guess. Oh, he ran off? So where could he be? Women's barracks, children's barracks, Pearl's, maybe with Pearl, because I think she was also an older lady, right? Maybe he's sleeping at her place. Or is he her husband or something? Pearl's barrack, here. Let's have a look. Hello. Ah, yeah. Ach, Pearl. Okay. Do you know where Loyal is? Well, she's got the big place for herself. Okay, well, he's not here. Then maybe inside of the hangar. Ah, there. Loyal's house. He's got his own house. Okay. Northwest. Let's talk to him. So we know he's an old guy. Not sure if this will trigger the quest then. Or maybe we, well, I mean like his dialogues were triggered. So I'm not sure, like it would be more logical if the quest would have started first, but whatever. Hey there, Loyal.
Isn't that bomber a beauty? Thanks so much for making an old man's dreams come true.
Well, you are very welcome. See you later.
Bye.
Can't talk with them anymore. Okay, then.
That's a good thing to see, huh, boss?
Yeah. What are you talking about?
That Loyal guy. He's getting up there in years, but he still finds a way to make himself useful to his people. If you ask me, that's better than withering away all alone or holding on to some faded piece of glory from your past.
Loyal's using his years of knowledge to help his tribe. I think that's a noble goal. Yeah. At least he knew when to step back and start to take it easy. A lot of people don't. Yeah. I mean, I think it's a question that everybody has to answer for themselves. Like if they feel fit enough, then they should do it. But I mean, like in time, I guess there will be more mistakes. And at some point, it's probably better to step back a little bit. But I think it's a noble goal.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
What's on your mind, though?
Old history, boss. I left everything when I left Mexico. My home, my family, my name, even my face. I know it's surprising, boss, but I wasn't always just handsome. As far as the world knows, I was Miguel, and I was okay with that. I headed north for a while, and ended up in Tucson. Not Tucson, by the way. Things were good there. Well, maybe not good, but better than Mexico City anyways. I found myself a little shack, started fixing things.
Fixing things?
Well, sure, boss. I was always good at fixing things. Some I fixed for the town, some I fixed for other people, some I fixed just for the hell of it. It's a better way to use your hands than killing. And even then, I wasn't getting any younger or faster. I lived there for a long time, kept to myself, didn't get into any fights. Hell, the only reason I even kept my guns oiled was professional pride.
Why aren't you still there then?
Getting there, boss. I'd been in Tucson. The locals can call it Tucson all they want, but it's Tucson, damn it. About 75 years when she showed up. Prettiest thing you ever saw, boss. Maybe it was just a trick of my senile brain, but I swear she looked just like my Rafaela. Her name was Claudia. She ended up taking work at one of the brothels in town. I never went to her, of course. How could I? But I looked after her in my own way.
What happened with her?
This was a long time ago, before Caesar's Legion pacified Arizona and brought the raider tribes to heel. A tribe came into Tucson one day. More a gang, really. Dirty Dave and his 6 brothers. They were looking for bullets, and I sold some to them. I figured if I did that, they'd leave town before they tore it up too much.
Oh, but I have the feeling they didn't, did they?
No, boss. No, they didn't. As I was saying, I hoped they'd leave the town in peace. Instead, they decided to stop at Claudia's brothel to take the edge off. I don't know which one of them got rowdy first, but by the time I heard the screams and got my guns, it was too late. They shot up the brothel, killed 4 girls, and taken Claudia for their sport.
Well, ugly. Did you rescue her?
I went after Dave and his brothers. They had a head start, but they slept nights. I didn't. Took me 3 days to catch up to them. Claudia was dead when I got there. They put a bullet in each of her eyes. I couldn't do anything except avenge her, just like Rafaela. I charged into the middle of their camp and started firing. 2 of them were dead before they knew I was there. The other 5, though, they shot the shit out of me. I would have died, I think, if I wasn't so full of rage.
How did you survive? Were you actually ghoulified already?
By being a meaner old cuss than the rest of them, boss. I wanted to keep living until they weren't. So I just kept shooting until they were all dead. I was in pretty bad shape in the end, though. I don't know how long I laid there, with the sun baking me and the buzzards chomping at me. Eventually, I got the strength to start moving. Some long time after that, I managed to drag my carcass back to town.
And what happened then?
When I recovered, more or less anyways, I left Tucson and headed west. I ran into Tabitha at Black Mountain, and well, the rest you know. I swore I was done with the gunslinging life. I was too old, too slow, and too beat up to protect anyone anymore. I thought I was done forever, but after traveling with you, I realized I've always had my doubts.
Doubts about what exactly?
About whether I'm really too old to keep living the life of a gunslinger after all. And after seeing what you go through, boss, I think I am. From now on, I'll let you deal with the fighting and stick to keeping your gear working. I don't want to slow you down more than I already do.
Well, you know, Raul, the thing is, and here we are interrupting, so we are going to do both, I think. I think we're going to do both. If that's what you think is best, I won't stop you. So this would make him a more defensive person. And he's like all companions, he can get 2 different perks. One of which is giving him, so he's giving us this plus 50% time increase for the condition to be reduced, right? And that's called, let me check, the full maintenance perk. Or the old Vaquero perk. So the old Vaquero will increase his firing rate by 33%, and he still has the 50%, or we can turn him into a full-time mechanic, so to speak, and then it will be 75%, wear and tear reduction on our equipment, which is kind of nice. Like, it would be economical, and actually, I think we could do that. I like that, actually, on him. But let's see his Vaquero outfit. That's not true, Raul. You are great with a pistol.
You think so? Well, you're the boss. Okay, I'll give it a try. But if I get killed, and if there's an afterlife, I'll haunt your ass.
Raul has gained the old Vaquero perk, which increases his rate of fire with revolvers and lever action firearms by 33%. Oh yeah, here, that's how he looks. Okay, that's funny. So we are doing the following. I want to see this in daylight, so let's wait until the sun is up. That's kind of funny. And we should take off our hazmat before we go blind here. There. Ah, yeah. That's kind of funny. So it's, yeah. Let's look at him from behind a bit, so we can't walk around him. Okay, but he has 1 pistol, 1 revolver, and 1 knife there, okay. I mean, I like it. It's kind of cool. Okay, and then we will reload. Let's load. Yeah, here. Oh, it's an auto. Oh, it overrode. Oh, come on. It overrode the autosave. Oh, I didn't realize it would do that. But well, then let's go back to Camp Forlorn Hope then. Then we need to quick travel again. Ugh. Do I have to do the talking again?
What can I do for you, boss?
Like we need to talk. Tell me about yourself. Who are you? Oh god, sorry guys. Well then I'm just clicking through it. Else about yourself. Where are you from? So that nothing is still highlighted here. Okay, then something more about yourself. How can I make the best use of your skills? I don't believe that you must have some skills. Yeah, you are good with pistols and you're also good at maintenance, right? Lots of older people are good for their society. And can you still repair my equipment? Yeah, of course. So I guess that's it. However, okay. So then, and then we are going to the boomers, and now we know where he is, of course. So let's go to Nellis Hangars. There, that should be further up north, so we don't have to run that far. Local map. There, that's a bit quicker. Yeah, very good. There's Loyal's house. Okay, so southeast. Southeast. Correct direction. No, sorry, southwest. There. And I forgot. Yeah, I should have saved the game, of course, before we went to the guy. There. We are directly heading towards Loyal's house. So there. Here. Okay. Saving. Hey there, Loyal.
Isn't that bomber a beauty? Thanks so much for making an old man's dreams come true.
Sure, see you later.
Bye.
You're very welcome. It was fun to dive down.
That's a good thing to see, huh, boss?
So what are you talking about? Yeah, the loyal guy. Yep, indeed. Loyal's using his years of knowledge to share with tribe. I think that's a noble goal. Indeed, what's on your mind? Oh, old history. Okay, then. So, fixing things. I don't really have time for this. No, we're fixing things. Yeah, sure, boss. Okay. Why aren't you still there, then?
Getting there, boss. I'd been in Tucson. The locals can call it Tucson all they want. But
No, it's Tucson.
Damn it.
Tucson.
About 75 years when she showed.
Okay, so the pretty girl, and then she got abducted, and they murdered her, and you revenged her.
As I was saying.
Excuse me. So then,
Shot up.
did you rescue her? Well, you couldn't really, but you know, still, how did you survive? By being a meaner guy. What happened then? So, okay. Doubts about what? Okay, well, I think you can gunsling, but if that's what you think it's best, I won't stop you.
Thanks, boss. I'd hate to think I was disappointing you with my life-altering decision.
No, it's fine. So, Raul has given us the full maintenance perk. This replaced the regular maintenance perk. So, and now he's got the armored jumpsuit. Like this one. But I like this better. It is also for us probably more useful, and he can still shoot. But we are actually the ones who are really dishing out the damage, and this should probably increase his survivability some more. And I consider our companions more distractions. So the full maintenance perk is here. While Raul is our companion, the condition of weapons and armor decay 75% slower. So that should save us quite some money there. And I think we are keeping it like this. I mean, it's kind of, it would be fun to see him with this vaquero outfit, with the sombrero and stuff. But yeah, we imagine that we will also found our own little village. So let's save the game. We are keeping this. Like so, and then let's have a look at him when we have better light. So, and there's also a thing. I want to do the Sierra Madre grand opening now. So there are actually 2 DLCs that we need to do. And I think we should do that, like we don't have too many more things to do, some of which are inside of New Vegas. But I think this might be a nice thing here. So let's save, but let's wait so we can see him in the light. Let's do this for a second, because I think we need to send our companions away again. But it's very nice, so I believe that we have all companions now. So, apparel, hazmat. So Raul, let's have a look at your stuff. Aya, a green. Yeah, I mean, like, I like it, it's kind of cool. Although no one really knows why he only has one shoulder piece, but yeah, still decent. Well, now we can walk around without him turning around, huh? Can we still talk about something?
What can I do for you, boss?
Well, will you tell me some of your stories again?
That's what I love about you, boss. Your firm belief that one day you'll actually remember things people tell you. What do you want to hear about?
Yeah, indeed, he's got his mustache there. So it survived the ghoulification, but he also has eyebrows, by the way. Okay, then, yeah. I think we know everything now. Okay, then. So, I think that's actually a good thing. And by the way, is he taller? Oh, he's the first character that's a bit taller than we are, right? Well then, and how about we put on a proper hat, because we need to protect ourselves from the sun. So then, okay, then this is it. Quest then. So here, the Sierra Madre grand opening. Track down the source of the Sierra Madre invitation. And that is where? It's down there. Ah yeah, okay. So the abandoned BOS bunker. Okay, Camp Forlorn Hope is there. So then let's look at our items. So we are actually ready for the next expedition. I mean, like we have 3 purified water. Maybe we should bring a little bit more. Yeah, let's prepare for the... Oh yeah, we are actually quite dehydrated and everything. So let's move to the... Let's go back to the strip. Strip North Vegas. So it's certainly a thing. A good thing that we have him as a friend now. I mean, we've never seen him fighting. But I guess he's decent enough with his revolver there. So. And then let's get up to the lucky 38. And what's our situation? We are probably quite a bit... No, we are still only at minor dehydration here. Let's go there.
Where
Victor.
to, partner?
Presidential suite.
High roller suite.
So there we go. And sorry, let's firstly drink some water. Out of the sink. Like a civilized person. And it's 0 now, right? Oh no, it's not. 116. Like, how much is it actually if we drink once? 100 points? 115 points. Okay. Well, it's good to be rehydrated. So then let's move in here. We should eat something, of course. Let's just prepare for... Let's prepare for... the job. Yeah, let's put some stuff away. So here, cowboy repeater, 9mm pistol, and the boxing tape doesn't weigh much and inflicts fatigue damage. Oh yeah. Yeah, and by the way, I think we are leaving behind a lot of stuff. Cuddle's toy car. And one dirty water. Oh yeah, by the way, let's have some more dog steak. And that's not the right container, of course. So here, what's the cowboy repeater? Where is it? I didn't see it. I hear. So did we have anything else? Bottle cap, man. Yeah, we are going to put the bumper sword away. Although I kind of like it to knock people out, but this thing is just too heavy. It's not good for any expedition. So then, frag grenade hunting, lever action shotgun. Yeah, we're at 169. Could we maybe lose something else? Service rifle. Yeah. Let's look at the service rifle once more. And this is it. Yeah, it's like an M16 or something. Mostly. Let's put it away. Uses up too much ammo anyway. There, so then we had 160. Oh, we've got a sensor module, by the way, and some scrap stuff. Let's put that one where it belongs. Only one weapon repair kit, by the way. Do we have several here? Oh no, we had them in the central compartment. So we've got a trail carbine. Scrap metal, scrap sensor module. So, then we are at 158. Apparel wise, yeah, we are doing okay. We've got our spring outfit. Oh yeah, let's put the spring outfit away, because we are going on an expedition. And don't need to dress up for the strip. Am I blind again? Wasn't it called spring outfit? Pre-war spring outfit. Ugh. Pre-war spring outfit. So there. Then we are down one more. 1 more pound. Yeah, then it's good. And then weapon-wise, yeah, we have so much stuff. Like, maybe we are leaving the 9mm behind. And also the 357 Magnum revolver. Let's do that. Both of them. Because we will also find something. I mean, it really doesn't weigh much, on the other hand. And the 9mm pistol is also near weightless. That's one of the reasons why I keep them around. Because it's often a nice thing for low-tier enemies. But no. This would also force us to use other things, so yeah. And we've got enough ammo anyway, so to last us quite a while. So yeah. 70 shots or so, that's fine. And then the 44 we need. But yeah, like, I mean, let's keep the Magnum revolver. It only weighs 1. And we put the 9mm away. The 5mm goes away, by the way. The 9mm rounds. Then we are at 150. Chance's knife, the LAER, frag grenades, hunting rifle, laser pistol, lever action shotgun, love and hate plasma, grenade and mine, protonic and versal X. So if there are robots or so, robot enemies. Shish kebab weights only 3, so that's fine. Spike knuckles. Humble cudgel, trail carbine, and the weathered 10mm pistol. I think we're good. So, and then food-wise, we need some more purified water. Let's have 2 more. And then we are going onto the expedition with 5. Oh, and by the way, we should actually put away the primers. Oh, they don't weigh anything anyway. Okay. So we've got 5 purified water. That's good. Then 6 Nuka-Colas. Let's put 1 away. And then we'll bring 8 Sunset Sarsaparillas, because we have so many of them. I've got 6 here. Let's bring 2 more. So, like that. And then I guess we just need some more steak or so. Then we can eat something. We've got 1 weapon repair kit. Let's have another one. For emergencies. Ammo-wise, we don't have anything in huge quantities. That's... Oh, we've got the flamer fuel. Yeah. Let's put away some flamer fuel. Like all flamer fuel. I wanted to find the flamer, the regular flamer. And sorry, wrong side, of course, again. There, flamer fuel 360 for 3.6. So, and then microfusion cells, we can bring 80 or 75 or something. There. 10 more. It weighs 4. 69. Oh, let's say 60. So, like that. And then we are prepared, like we will find what we need, I guess. But we have plenty of ammo for our different weapons. And then here, turbo, super stim, all of this here. Nothing is super heavy, but it adds up, of course. Purified water is the heaviest. 5 Nuka-Cola. Mother Darkness, poison. Oh yeah, here, more red meat. Where did we get that? More red meat. Then 1 mace. So I like to keep some stuff, as always, so we are prepared to make it and to use it. So meat. Yeah, I guess then it's fine. Bloodfly slider. Bitter drink. None of this stuff here weighs much. Absinthe. Oh yeah, here. 1 absinthe can go. There. And then we had 143, ready for the next expedition. And let's have 2 more gecko steaks, I guess. Although, like, in principle, we could just eat everything that we find. So, like this. One dog steak. So, food is 0. Very good. Yeah, then let's bring in some more dog steak here. Pure, good meat. 3 of them. And let's otherwise just rely on gecko steak. So, 1 more. So, like that. And then we are ready for the expedition. Saving. So, and then Raul.
What can I do for you, boss?
So, buddy, it's good to have you and the team, but I think we need I need to head on without you.
Good call. I mean, if that's what you really want, boss.
It is. I think it's for the best.
That's why you're the boss. You always make the right decisions. I'll just head home. Home to my lonely abandoned shack in the middle of nowhere.
Well, by the way, where is Raul's shack? Well, not so late to ask him. So, and then Eddie. Companion protocol terminate. Yeah. End companion protocol. And he has returned to Prim. Alright, so then we are all alone. Ready for the thing. So let's move out. So, and by the way, so we are a little bit sleep deprived. Now that we are here, let's sleep here in our bed for one last time. Let's sleep for 1 hour. That should be enough, right? Yeah. That was refreshing. A nice power nap. Even actually too long for power nap. So here. And then let's go.
Where to, partner?
I need to go downstairs. Casino floor, please.
Casino floor.
So. And then quick saving, and then we are moving out over there. Abandoned BOS bunker. And then let's go in there. Yeah, we had found this one. Open drainage grate to Brotherhood of Steel bunker. And there, Sierra Madre. Open the door. Dead money takes us to an extremely dangerous area of the Mojave wasteland, a one-way journey until our business at the Sierra Madre is finished. In normal mode, we'll encounter new traps, enemies, and new companions whose lives are tied to ours. In hardcore mode, which is what we play, we'll be fighting the environment as well, a toxic city that erodes health over time. Companions are more vulnerable, and so are we. Dead money is recommended for experienced couriers level 20+. If up to the challenge continues on, Continue on. The Sierra Madre grand opening awaits and has been for 200 years. Wait a second. Wait a second. Let's reload. Wait a second. Let's look at the... here at the clinic first, because we could get another implant, right? I just wanted to check. Like if something is eroding our health, it sounds very
You're
much.
Back. Do you need medical attention?
Well, yeah. Show me what you have. Like, I want to buy an implant. Yeah, an implant.
All right. Let me do a quick test to make sure your body can handle another implant. All right. You're healthy enough to handle another one. Which surgery are you considering?
So, like, there's a subdermal implant. I think that's not a good idea, although I would love it, but we still want to get crippled so we can use the doctor's bags. How about the regenerating ability?
That's the Phoenix monocyte breeder. The implant speeds up cell regeneration, an effect similar to that of some lizards and sea creatures. The implant is very expensive, however. 12,000 caps.
Well, we've got the money. Here's the caps.
Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours.
Don't worry. We've got the time. Oh yeah, there. And now we've got a special perk, which is what is the name? We've got the Khan trick, by the way. By relying on the dirty unarmed fighting tricks of the great Khans, we can throw dust into the eyes of our enemies, temporarily stunning them, perform a power attack while moving left or right to execute the Khan trick. Monocyte breeder, is it? Like a phoenix, we are rising from the ashes. Our regenerative ability has been enhanced by the Phoenix monocyte breeder implant, causing us to slowly regenerate lost hit points. So like that. I mean, I would have preferred the damage decrease, like the damage threshold increase, I mean. But yeah, we still want the doctor's perk. So, and now what time is it? 17:03, okay. So then, now we are moving out. But by the way, we need to get out of here. So how much money do we have? 13,000. That should be enough. Although the whole thing is called Dead Money. Abandoned BOS bunker. So here we go. And then before we go in there, I think we are ending today's episode. Many thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. Next time we are going to do the Dead Money DLC and then see it through. Many thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. We finished Raul's companion quest. He is a lean back and relaxed mechanic these days and won't put himself at risk anymore, although he's still a decent shot. But I feel like for the community and everything, as a mechanic, like we don't have so many competent people in that regard. And I think it's better. And he also feels old and so on. And I think that was it was also his choice, especially. Yeah. So I feel that we shouldn't convince him. Like, we have enough fighters, by the way. We have enough friends that are good fighters that want to fight. We are also a fighter. So I guess it's a good decision. So that concludes today's episode. Many thanks. See you next time in the next one. Comment section is all yours. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet, so never miss an episode again on Playing Hardball. And remember, it is free, but helps with the algorithm, and that would be so nice. Many thanks. See you next time. Bye-bye.